Alright. Alright, let's see. And when we last left this group of uh, mercenaries, it was originally composed of 6 talented and skilled specialists. Through their travels, they discovered that the dungeon they had been sent to investigate was on its second floor revealed was an entire world, whereupon they met new life and new peoples. Unfortunately, fortunately, they managed to establish positive relations with them. So the third floor of the dungeon keys. Over time, the separate assignments, though 2 remained. Though even then, these 2 would away from each other, and sent into different groups. Same task. Ratchet. Ratchet. You, if I recall correctly, yeah, you would be the first to wake up.
I think we're having issues.
Yeah, like...
Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Went to hit the eye. The fucking info thing.
Yes, yeah, because he only needs 4 hours of rest.
Yeah.
Plebeians require.
Yeah, imagine needing over 4 hours.
Anyway,
This
like, you were cutting in and out for me, like, Angie. Like, I was every occasional I was losing a word on you.
Really?
Way back
Okay.
around.
Yeah, that is something I literally just said, but was kind of blown off.
Well, I didn't even hear you, too, when I was like, I didn't want to be rude and interrupt either, so, too. It's like, fucking...
Then I'll start a. When a group of mercenaries sent by the Seven Nobles Guild was sent to the small village just south of the capital city of Sailu, who arrived onto a village, the village of Valdron, and entered this mysterious dungeon that, according to all accounts. Am I still coming in clear?
Well, it sounds like you keep drifting away from your mic. Like, every now and then.
I can understand him.
Yeah, I can understand it, but it's like I lose a word every now and then.
Alright, well, just gonna continue. The group had discovered that on the second floor of this strange dungeon was an entire world filled with new life and new peoples, some of the creatures of which been seen before, or related to anything they had ever. They wanted to count establishing positive relations with the local. The group was separated and set off to do complete separate tasks. However, this is of one of these one of the groups, one of the adventurers, or one group of whom one of the adventurers, which is known as Ratchet, and a practicing smith is part. Yeah. Basically, this is good. I'm just gonna cut this short here. I'm trying to be all theatrical and shit.
We're not professionals.
Just did. Yeah, we're not. You're.
Do we look like fucking Roll20?
Yeah.
Not Roll20. Do we look like
Yeah, honestly.
Critical Role?
Yeah, honestly.
To be fair, yeah. So, would you kindly just describe, as you come to consciousness, would you kindly describe Ratchet?
He is a warforged standing at 8 feet tall, wielding a hammer that works as his anvil, and and has a well-built forge where his stomach would be, like essentially wearing a bit of cloth around his waist and shoulder. That's the way I describe
Would you kind of show your character art?
it. Well, yeah, it's on my like I changed it over to World, but I guess I could get a bigger token. Sure way.
No, it's alright. Just show your character sheet onto the video where it should be visible.
Yeah.
Is there anything Ratchet would like to do as he wakes up? Check on his owl. Check on anyone. As you are still in the ship of your newly acquired boat.
Well, knowing the one other person who'd probably be up at this hour would be Junior and checking on his progress of enchanting Curators' weapon. See how much more progress he's made.
All right. As you go over, you see that the has been established, as well as the method of enchantment, which in this case, due to the durability of her sword, will just require some, let's see, some more traditional elvish enchantment, including basically not engravings or jewel embedded, or in this case it would be a longer ritual, less difficult, but certainly just as monetarily taxing ritual by the enchantment you wish for.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, with it being early morning, he's gonna start smelting some of the ores into iron, into bars that he's got. Like how,
All right.
Yeah. Do that.
Having tools, as unfortunately they not have smelter's tools. Anyways, all right.
That'd be.
It'd just be one. So, oh right, you have that. So you'd be the second one to wake up. In that case, yeah, you start doing it. Yeah, you both have it. So you gotta get to the captain next. Captain Consciousness. What do you call Duchess?
Okay. So, my character, as I'm playing in both games, she is a water elemental Janai. Yep. She's the pirate captain of the ship. She has a shadow katana on her hip. Traditional leather garment. There's not really much to describe about her, to be honest.
Physical appearance, eye color, hair color, other very noticeably visible.
The light blue skin with the picture has dark hair, but it's instead I want to be like a neon blue, almost,
Like a kelpie green.
Yeah. I should first. She has orange, piercing eyes. She 5'5", 5'6" on a good day. Medium. She's middle-aged. She's about middle-aged.
All right.
She's
Dark.
I'm a lot better with Hajime, with actual fact.
Yeah. Alright, and of course, as you wake up, you still see Sasha is still asleep. I'll just describe her for you, unless you'd like to describe.
Uh, she's a lot more describable. She is my cohort. She's a Yuan T pureblood, decorated to the nines in jewelry. She's got a fancy dress on, long ebony hair, piercing yellow glowing eyes.
And her armor is, of course, hanging off nearby, just in case.
Yep. She's always ready to go.
Alright. As you begin to come to, as you clean it, you hear somewhat familiar in the depths of the ship. Ratchet working on something. Almost like. And you see your cohort slowly beginning to almost force its. She's beginning to try to force herself to go back to sleep as she just covers her head with a blanket.
I am gonna grab what gear I need and proceed to head out. I'm going to lately whisper that I'm going to head up deck, and once she awakens, to search me out.
All right.
Because I will let her sleep. She needs.
Unlike you, she's not exactly trained to wake up in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Just for 4 hours of rest.
Yep. So, gonna head. I'm not. Me personally, I'm not familiar with the nautical terms, but I think it's the bow of the ship.
Bye.
Where the wheel is, where the captain would reside.
Armored. Would you like to input something?
You just call it the wheel of the ship, not
The wheel. I thought
Yeah.
so.
like it does. It literally does not have a fancy name to it. Like I'm not someone who knows nautical terms. I will not pretend.
Okay. Well, she'll head to the wheel of the ship and start partaking in her job.
All right.
No, that's it. Unless the navigator is already up there, she won't need to talk to one.
He's not. The ship is still docked, and it's just being. You see some guards a few feet away, a few dozen feet away. Make sure the docks are safe.
Okay.
And as you're keeping checking everything and making sure that the wheel has been kept nice and proper. You have your tools. Your maps are all sorted out, and the sails are in prime condition. Right. Right. Sorry, I can't seem to talk. Yes, there are Wildmount. Yes, you forgot that Wildmount has Dragonborn sub-races. Moving on, Vocable. Would you kindly like to describe Solithus to the audience?
Yeah. Solithus is a indigo dragonborn that is standing at about 5'11", quite small. That is wearing these almost robes, but they are cut significantly shorter than a supposedly standard set of robes, so that they don't get in the way at all.
I mean, nothing. No one can grab them or anything like that.
Pretty
Slim fit.
probably close to like a tunic or a felt line vest that is nice, embroidered with a symbol of a on the front of it. Also wearing a cloak, which completely contradicts one of my previous that currently appeared as a standard dark blue and silver cloak. Wearing these mithril gauntlets that each have this sort of glass. Is it a glass ball? This sort of glass sphere, small glass sphere in the palms, that is currently colored green. Oh, and wrapped around his neck is this sort of tube box. Like a fox, but a snake. Gemstone. It's a gemstone, not a small. I mean, it's a green gemstone. Yeah.
Hello? Oh, yes, sorry, my Wi-Fi decided to go full tilt, as the children say.
Well, you should be handed to Tilted Towers with all that tilt.
Stop it. I'm already cringing at that. Well, anyways, moving on.
What? I wouldn't do everything. Right. First things first. Going up. Did we establish who's on the top one?
So, yes, you're also... Yeah, no, I was just about to say, after you finish your description, which was horribly interrupted by my horrible Wi-Fi.
Oh, really? I just kept going. I didn't know that you just did.
Yeah, well... yeah, you wake up at the top at the top bunk with your familiar sort of huddled up, sort of at the at the end of your bed, sort of near your feet.
Okay. Going to grab the whole bag of holding. Dock bunk, excellent. Grabbing the bag of holding. Rather my bishop gauntlets aren't somehow. And going.
And this one's a normal bag of holding, correct?
It's probably stylized to fit the War Mage color scheme.
Yeah. Black with a bishop's symbol on one of the shoulder, on the somewhat.
Yeah. Going to go up to the deck, take out one of the bottles of. This one's going to be spirits. Do I have that in with me? I don't.
You have it in your bag of holding, if I recall.
So, untuned. Describe it. I'm going to take this time to do that.
What's that background noise I'm hearing?
Yeah, that's the right person. It's fine.
One sec.
He's going to begin to scratch the bottle of spirits part. Going to begin inscribing. Well, first he's going to go around in various places. Is he gonna? No, he doesn't need to right now. Doesn't need to refresh the line of breathing. He's just gonna describe that scroll.
All right.
Blessed vessel. It's 5th level.
That would be a Arcana to
Good
make sure that
old
the scroll
Arcana.
isn't going to be used. Easy enough. You're far more familiar with rituals than the standard wizard at some of their own full admittance, and you managed to inscribe it without expending the scroll.
Okay, that's new. Oh, wait, Blessed vessel is nothing.
Isn't that why with the Arcana check?
Your Arcana check is to successfully do it. To successfully inscribe it. Either way, it's
One
eaten.
second.
Yeah, that's.
It's eaten regardless.
Yeah, I remember that being a rule of
yeah.
adding, taking a scroll
Yeah,
and adding it to
yeah,
your book,
yeah.
which
Yes,
most
yeah.
DMs just
Yeah, you're able to like fit in within the time. Whether or not you expend the scroll in the process is from the Arcana check.
That's okay. That's new.
Wasn't that in the old?
No,
you
that-
did the other one.
it's-
That's the homebrew ruling, if I've ever heard one.
essentially, if he fails like an check, it doesn't essentially add it to a book, and the scroll is gone. If he succeeds,
Regardless of what happens, the scroll's gone after it's either succeeded or fails.
yeah,
The check is to successfully inscribe it into a spellbook.
which is weird, but I get it because you can stack up a scroll like that, but like at the same time,
Yeah. Well, less safely inside. You manage to copy it into your book, and by that here, let's see here. Yeah, Mammon. You come to consciousness. You wake up. You hear the faint ringings of ratchet away at his forge. Something fierce. God. No.
Goddamn rowboat. As he gets up from the chair he's sitting on because he fell asleep at his desk instead of sleeping out on the bed. Mammoth is a furbolg, first and foremost. He was raised in normal society, but he followed the druidic ways. He is a therapist, and he tries to be a nice person, though when it comes to those of man-made constructs such as ratchet or one we'll meet later on, his patience tends to be a little shorter with them. Due to, well, let's face it, not liking constructs such as Warforged.
Racist? It's just a druid.
Natural, damn it. Joking aside, he would go up and try and get breakfast.
Alright. Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked on something. Sorry, continue.
Before anyone asks, he tends to prepare his spells the night before. Because
Alright.
I know how people get kind of iffy on that one.
Yeah, it's a bit odd as a practice, but not Anyways, you do so, and you see some of the... Sorry?
And he also plans to see local... to see if he can find some monk, like someone like with some monk ability in town.
Someone who is trained in martial art.
Yes. Because let's face it, with with his stats, he could martial arts would be a good boon.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you are leaving your ship. The ship is leaving dock today, so not exactly enough time to do any training. Unless you'd like to do a quick purchase of some basic martial arts practices.
That would be very fortuitous. Yes, yes, he would.
Actually, if he's purchasing a book, do you think you can pick me up a book on runes? I might want to get into rune work.
I have a book of runes.
You have someone who can do. You can.
If
You ask him.
if
He
we
can
already
share.
if you already have rune books, then no need.
Yeah, I did take care of that for myself. I got my own book.
He did pick up his clothing the night before.
Mm-hmm.
As he
And hat.
and hat, and he literally flies off, turning into a seagull.
Fucking rats with wings.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that is opinions of aviary creatures aside. You leave your room. You see some of the crew that have been handpicked by Inter. Currently picking up prepare some food. They give you something quick, seeing that you're moving off immediately. Something.
He thinks.
They give you They give you an apple and a filled with of clean water.
Yeah, he'll put him in his coat and he'll run off and jump off the boat.
Why?
Crew members until you turn to a bird and they're right.
Oh, right, he's a freak of nature.
Oh right, he's too.
You cut out horribly.
Oh right, he's too attuned to nature. He's a
Too,
nerd. Sorry.
Imagine being too attuned to nature.
Yeah, that's kind of like even. Yeah, there's loving nature and then there's loving nature. He ain't in that second category.
Yeah.
Because that's even he finds that weird. But he'll go right on to the local library and grab a like a beginner's guide to martial arts.
All right, that'll be an investigation check.
All right. Here is my heat.
11. Oh, assuming that you're visiting, you're dropping by the Seven Nobles Guild, so that for you. You tell you of a that is hours away. That's like not good hours away. It's a bit hard to reach. Oh, and it's probably an hour. However, they should be open if you and judging by the location, you're able to get there a lot easier, and you should. By the time you get there, they should to open up. So.
He'll actually ask them like, do you have any scrolls on martial arts?
No, not really. Person at the door, a human with brown hair and draconic scales and forearms. Just said, no, sorry. we don't really keep that sort of thing here. It's not this district. This is not this guild hall specialty. I'm sure you can probably find, though they usually do.
He'll go into the one place. He knows that adventurers tend to hang out a lot. He's
Bars.
going to the. Yeah, pretty much. He's going to the tavern.
You're not gonna go drop by the store?
What would be easier?
If you were to go to a tavern, you could probably find someone who would be willing to go a lot more time, and you wouldn't be able to leave. Really, they're not. Probably persuade them to join your ship. But you know, if you were to be you'd have to pay some. You could train while out in the sea.
Yeah, that's fair. He'll head over to the store that he was directed to.
All right, you do so. It's easy. It's you get there. Mostly, it's a haggle. That was that much about here and there. Sort of, but
Oh, you were cutting out.
hey. Oh. I mean,
You cut out while you were asking how you're coming in.
how about now?
You're good.
Only time will tell.
Okay. Anyways, you get there with a little bit of hassle. That were there. Crows being crows. Of your own flight capability. Showing off that you're clear in your flight in your you managed to lose without any issue. Upon arriving, you see the store. It is called the Concierge.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, it is coming clear now.
No.
Mm.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Anyways, you see the store is called the martial art tome. Let's see, tome. And a martial arts as in terms of like not just armed common gymnasium and a bookstore. Taxes on fighting. Use different types of.
He's going to make his way over to the storefront and gently look around with a is there someone manning the desk, so to speak?
There is.
Hello. I'm going to be shipping off soon, and I was looking to boost my fighting prowess, and I was told that monk would fit a druid's repertoire.
The hunched figure who's sort of leaning over is a redskin with
Redskin what?
goblin with plenty of with his hair.
What's going on, Auntie? Are you okay, Auntie?
I think it's a connection issue.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a red-skinned hobgoblin at the base, and his hair is pulled back in a neat ponytail.
oh, he's going to dump down 400 platinum.
Hmm?
What can this get? What can this get me, my good man?
Well, some introductory martial lord.
I like that place.
One sec, as he sort of grabs his chin and cracks it. Oh, blimey, now that feels good. Sorry, God, a bit of a ruckus when I got here.
Well, yeah, and someone just threw down 400 platinum.
Give me a sec. Ah, I connected right first time. Alright, let's see, where are you? He turns points. The books lined up on the shelves. The bookshelf. The alley of that, right, just in the corner there. I believe that's what you would be looking for.
Do you have anything animal best? As he walks over.
Alright. Sorry, what was the question?
Do you have anything animal based, like
We've got a few. We have done some honest martial arts tech. Chicago Empire. Well, those got bought up by some noble. It's kind of expected. Not,
nobody's
nobody's good.
thinking that money might help shit.
Yeah, and they end up buying a lot of stuff. They can buy, just surely they can do it. Yeah,
They don't even fucking
the complaint. It's plain. Actually,
Ow,
I have like,
that hurt my ear.
hello.
There was just this loud. There was just this loud beeping noise.
I think this is beeping on my end. Weird.
No, I mean it came from you.
That's weird.
I didn't hear anything from my headset, even though I had it off.
No.
I heard it, but it wasn't that loud for me.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear jack
I'm on
shit.
my
I'm
cell
also
phone.
wearing headphones.
I am on my cell phone.
Yeah,
Same.
that is weird. That is really weird. Moving on. Oh, you say you're one of them true types, right?
Yeah.
Or something you think you might find interest. You're easily able to find the small man arts techniques and self-defense stances.
Yeah. He bows to the kind hobgoblin.
He comes up. Says, thanks. Come over here. I just got something I think you might.
All right. And he follows the very honestly one of the best people he's gotten customer service from.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, he did just say he was in a fight, so he's probably in a much better mood since he all that damage aside from a somewhat dislocated jaw.
Does it? I'm going to roll medicine to see if he's hurt in any way, shape, or form other than that jaw.
All right. No, I mean some small you see the bruising like her left cheek, where assumedly he was hit, but aside from that, he looks completely fine. Aside from across his body.
Friend, do you mind if, like, he's like, friend, can you come here, please?
Sure, if you come here.
And he walks over and he places his hand on the hobgoblin's shoulder, and I'm going to cast it at level. Yeah.
Alright. You just.
And it's a friendly, like,
Oh.
hey, buddy.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, for that, wasn't planning on. But he pulls out 2 glass bottles with paper inside, with rolls of paper inside. Got these things. How to put them in bottles to make some of the kids who come in think it's just sorry, I'm just collecting notes and bottles. No, these are scrolls, battle magic scrolls. Both rich.
Oh,
I think you find it interesting.
he's just like scratching his head, like, are these rituals by chance?
At least going to the block who dropped him.
How much? How much?
Well, I don't really know that much about these, but I'd say, you know what, 25 drakes for each. 25.
Did the scroll of martial arts and self-defense cost the full 400?
They cost a full 400 gold. But yeah.
Well, he takes out 25 platinum and he sets it down. Is this enough? Or sorry, I grew up in. Yeah, you tend to grow up in a human society, but platinum has always been confusing for me.
200.
How much?
50 platinum. You said 50 platinum.
Yes.
He's like, I think I got the names for these. Get them through his pocket. Pulls out like a heavily like scroll crunched inwards. He says, "Sod and Nightfall." Feel free to make a compendium, but essentially all make of darkness, not magical darkness. And some creative.
Thank you, my friend. No,
Oh, here's your
thank you. And he just smiles at him. Oh, and I want to say, don't get into a fight because let's face it, fun's fun.
Damn right.
Even though it might show weakness to others, get healed. There's a druid's guild. He literally gives them directions to the nearest druid's guild, and they'll just ask for a small donation.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'll drop by when it's me lunch break. You just have yourself a good day, all right?
You do too, mate. And he gives him a good pat on the shoulder.
As you feel, yeah, you scrolls in hand.
And I head back to the ship.
Meanwhile, Xeris, you wake up.
Red bar of death at the moment.
Sorry?
Red bar of death for 1 moment.
Same here, actually. But this doesn't require any rolls. You wake up and you notice that has left, and all left is from the second on the top bunk. Would you like to describe your for the viewers?
Yep. So, Xeris, about 7'1", decent build, is also, much like, as he stated, much like his brother, an indigo dragonborn.
By the way,
He,
I have to...
however, is a little more armored in that he's got stuff currently wearing don't leather armor on top of his robes. I believe it's red. Yes, red. And let's not forget the Tacticus Arcanum is taking up about half of his arms right now, along with the gauntlet that he uses to cast fucking force boxing. That was it. On his left arm. And let's see. Right. So he's also currently wearing a very odd looking belt with a gem for a buckle, of all things. Gem, stone, something of that variety. Let's see. And then, of course, he has the insignia of claws, just pretty much sewn onto his shoulder, essentially. Sewn onto the shoulder of, like, the armor, I should say. And, yeah. Yeah. I think... Oh, blue eyes, by the way.
Alright.
As if he wasn't blue enough.
As you know, you're just checking on the second bunk. You see his familiar sort of yawn. Hey, morning, Sully. Where's Sully? Sarah's, where's Sully?
He just kind of points to wherever the hell Sully is in the room at the moment.
He's not in this room.
I'm absolutely in the room.
Oh, you're in the room? Okay.
Yeah.
He's pointing to like the table that you two have. Morning, Sully. Sorry, pulled an all-nighter. As she sort of begins to sort of wrap around one of the supports of the bunk bed, sort of slides down, eventually popping onto your tumbling on. Oh, and here comes the headache. Okay.
Alright, well, no rest for the weariness.
Oh, that was hardly. I'm joking. I don't know about that anymore. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a real wake-her upper. Anyways, so what's the plan? Are we supposed to like leave today?
Thanks. So,
Describe the Solithus's. It's essentially a tube fog. It's a fog's head, but with like a
earlier.
it's to the audience.
I did.
It's basically a tube fox. It's anyway, she just sort of says, "Well, you bookwork boss.
Somewhat.
All right.
Recently got a scroll.
Well, if you need anything,
Hasten this journey.
Okay. I was worried. God damn it.
oh, okay. Well, boss, I'm just gonna check.
Twitch is about to catch my hands. What do you mean can't connect to the net? Hold on, I need to yell at people.
Oh.
That's not you guys.
Okay. That's fine. You hear, anyway, she simply says, you want me to get any breakfast? Anything in particular?
Well, one thing. I might go see about maybe getting some fish.
Oh, actually, fish would be great. Wait, no, I had fish yesterday. The day before that. Wobbly. Boss, you want me to get you something like that isn't fish? Fruit or something? By fruit, I mean like some meat.
If they have any kind of red meat, then that would be appreciated. But past that, nothing irregular.
Well, there goes my idea to get your octopus.
I don't read that. I don't know how appetizing that would be.
So, well, I intend to find out. At least to some degree. Yeah, who the hell knows? As he just heads up to the fucking deck. Fucking dog.
Anyways, you managed to get a few ingots done before you went upstairs. Safely guess to mate that there's most of the crew's awake. And yeah. So is there anything you'd like to yeah. Anything you'd like to do? After you're done, as it doesn't, as you know, as you're very fully aware, Sutra room from you to primarily to keep watch of Junior, who's also in a separate room.
Who are you talking to? Which character? Okay.
You, Ratchet.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't hear you. Let's see. I mean, I'm still I was still waiting to, I'm spending as much, I'm spending the current time I have until even, from the time we ship off to when we're actually freaking on the seas to freaking converting all the ore into all the ores that you got into bars. So,
Alright.
I don't know how much time that's actually going to take in game.
That'll take a good few days at most.
Days? For
Oh.
for to making ores into bars?
Yeah.
Well, you also have to make sure they're in a place where that's, burn the shit down because you're gonna.
I thought I had a smelter and a freaking specifically built room to deal with that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that, if you were to put them together, then there's a chance they may stick together, that sort of.
At the most, it would take hours.
Yeah, I was about to say freaking hours, not days. I could understand if I had 100 ore. Yeah, that would take me a couple days.
Are you talking about your iron ore, my bad? Sorry.
Yeah,
My,
I'm talking
my
about
brain
like,
is doing the dumb
yeah,
today.
I have iron ore, silver ore, and gold ore. Like, I got like 17 pounds of that, 4 pounds of that, and then 11 pounds of that, which I'm assuming converts 1 to 1. Like, I'd understand if it was like a tougher metal, it would take longer. Like, gotta make sure it's pure and shit, but like, damn. Like, fucking days to do shit? Damn, what? Huh?
Let's here. You managed to finish a good chunk of your bars. You just have to make sure that you just have to leave them to cool down and the such. But yeah, you all through institute.
I'm sorry, you keep cutting. I heard, like, I gotta leave them to cool. Like, why aren't I quenching them? I can ask a blacksmith, like, ask Armored the blacksmith, the, like, is it smart?
It will work the bar.
Oh, okay, so essentially I would actually have to leave them physically to cool. It's just okay.
You don't quench it. Though you could technically quench them. Best thing to do is actually quench them in oil. Which will cause a little bit of flare up, but not too much to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, sorry, it's like, normally, like, it's like, normally when it comes to making bars, I never had this much difficulty. I don't understand why it changed. Sorry for questioning so much, it's just like, it's weird. It's just a sudden change. It used to be really simple, and now it's just like...
It's fine, yeah.
Why the action?
It's fine. Moving on. So you managed to be with it. You do hear some movement inside Junior's room. What sounds like some conversation.
And this involves me. How?
You just hear some conversation.
Well,
Hear stuff.
yeah. Well, until like, once I finish melting my ore, I'll continue. I'll check on it and see what that. Well, no, actually, if it doesn't pertain to Ratchet, he wouldn't get involved in whatever the fuck he's talking about. He's got his own work to do. So yeah, I'm finishing up my bars. Essentially, that's all I'm doing right now.
Yeah. And by the time you're done, you hear some knocks on your door.
Okay, so all my ore is converted to bars.
Yeah, you just gotta leave them to cool down and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just adding them in now, so I don't freaking forget that I actually did do that.
Yeah. Door?
Ratchet would simply respond, "It's open."
You see the door open, halfling in. You see it with someone skin, black hair, and bright green eyes in priestly attire. He says, "Good morning. You're Ratchet, yes?"
That is I, yes.
It's splendid. The captain's at 2 hours. I was wondering if you get. I was kicking her to inform you that if there's anything you want to get from here in the mainland, that just be fast, be quick about, it, and make sure you don't go too far.
Well, I already got everything. Yeah, I got everything I currently need. And I'm all set. I'm ready. I'm honestly ready to ship off. I'm just waiting on everyone else, honestly.
Alright.
By the way, I use this time to advertise, like, hey, if you got anything that needs repair, let me know. I'll do it. And since they're crew, do it half off, because good business, you know?
Stuff. And, one sec. I just got something else. Wait. He says, "Oh well, it's good to hear. My name's Jebediah. I am you're going to be one of the many healers that you're cotton hired. Glory of sheep of Urogowan be upon you, and you just be safe, please. Within any healing, I'm sure I could arrange something for you."
Got it. Thanks for letting me know.
Right, no problem. As he takes his leave. You. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Captain Rosewinter. You see a familiar pigeon. A familiar pigeon fly and land onto your ship and immediately turning back into Mammoth.
Why do I feel filthy all of a sudden? Because he wants to abuse the pigeon. He hates. That's actually one of the animals he is not a fan of.
And why did you turn to a different animal? Fuck you, that's why.
She's gonna start taking a note of everyone that should be on the ship, making sure no one's off the ship and no one's on the ship that doesn't need to. Was checking her she has a timepiece, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, essentially staff check before you, like, making sure you leave at an appropriate time.
It's last minute checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're checking on. Your gunpowder's nice and dry. Your cannons are nice and the cannons are in pristine or not. Well, pristine condition. The standard things and sails, and the wind, and the one thing you haven't had checked out has been the weather.
Speaking of which, it will actually be Mammoth who goes up to Miss Rosewinter. Not who's your first mate again?
In character out.
In character.
First
Then-
mate. If you wish to speak with the first mate, it's Sasha, Miss Andine, if you will. She is probably still sleeping, actually.
You hear some footsteps coming from down. As you see coming out of the main on deck, Andine with a small wooden cup of coffee.
Oh.
Just wiping her
Speaking of
face
the-
and such.
Speaking of the Infernal.
Oh, I actually knew Inferno once. It smelled like brimstone. And very hard to get out of the carpet. Like, you can tell he's making a very poor shot of a joke.
Yeah.
I can already hear the thrown of a rotten tomato of that bad joke.
Somewhere in the world, someone is throwing a rotten tomato at somebody. Shit pump.
What did I
today.
do?
Gonna be at him, but we'll see in the future.
But he goes up to Miss Undyne. Excuse me, Miss Undyne. Do you have a moment of? Can I have a moment of your time?
Am I playing the character or are you, Auntie?
I'll be playing her.
Okay.
Just to make it easy for you. Don't want you to play two characters. That would be, I wouldn't expect that for you to want to do that. But nevertheless, moving on.
I used to do that.
Honestly, if you hear Riker, trust me, if you listen to Riker, he will tell you I'm not a stranger to talking to myself.
Yeah, I've played two characters before. I played three once. It did not go very well, but I did it.
Anyways.
But, Miss Undyne, can I have a moment of your time? Nothing heinous, I swear.
One sec. Holds a finger up as she begins to just quickly try to down the coffee.
Oh, trust me, he actually poured his water out into the bucket and filled it with coffee. Like, he knows. You are literally talking to someone who probably drinks more coffee than than is probably healthy.
Did you actually say this in character?
No, no, I understand.
I just
Trust
need to
me,
get my body temper.
if it weren't for coffee, I'd probably kill half of the people I know.
Good to know. I keep my body temperature up. Yeah. More bode well for my how do you say my
Your health.
cold blood.
If you want, I could he actually rubs his hands, and I think I actually have something. Hold on, let me check me spells. Actually, no, it would actually be one of my items. Hold on. Oh yes, he pulls out his the coat he started with, which is a very thick wool coat. Like, yeah, this will keep you warm in the mornings.
Thank you, Senor. She
Yeah,
sort of looks to you. She sort of looks to you, Captain, and she just sort of like shrugs, like as she. What the question did you have for me?
I actually had a few questions about Yonti. If you're not too I'm not planning on getting personal. I'm just wondering, biology stuff like that. If you would be inclined, and I can take no for an answer.
This seems harmless. Thank you to know some of my physiology.
Thank you.
Captain, do you allow this?
Out of character, what?
Pretty much.
Sorry, I'm trying to do a Spanish accent, or Spaniard accent. So.
Pretty much, he's looking. He wants to know about her physiology, like how they breed, what is their social norms, stuff like that. Like how they court, stuff like, like what is normal for Yanti?
Huh. And she.
No problem with it saying is that he's a druid, and the stereotype is that druids are good at healing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Where he's more interested in the psychological aspect.
Huh.
And you get to know a person by having them talk.
Yeah. And she's asking permission for that?
She's asking if you're okay with it, because you're technically her boss.
Yeah.
And apparently her girlfriend?
Maybe.
As far as you've seen, she's... And I'll say this. Cohorts reacting romantically, that's a bit of a social taboo.
Well, I mean, it's possible, but... I mean,
it's just not... It's not recommended, because...
It's... Yeah, I mean, they're probably closer friends than they should be, but I don't
They're
know
like
if I would.
almost like sisters, I'd say. Judging from what you've told me about them, about your character's relationship with their cohort.
Yeah, definitely like very, very close sisters would be would the
Oh,
closest.
to of the Americanized version of Sailor Moon, but not quite with the gay.
Hmm. Maybe a little gay undertones.
Yeah, more European gay. More
Anyway,
Yeah.
European, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. So
Uh,
the
the uh, how do I phrase this? As long as you don't find it in personal invasion of your privacy, I don't mind.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't plan to exactly ask her about her sexuality or anything like that. It's more like, how do you want to find mates worthy of them, stuff like that. Plus, I will admit this is more of a psychological thing. To get to know someone, you talk to them.
understandable. Captain, before I answer your questions, anything you wish for me to observe to check our cannons, ammunition, our supplies, or
No, no need. I've already gone through last minute checks myself.
Senor. She gestures for you to take the lead.
He actually heads towards his room and he points to a therapist like couch, like, please take a seat.
There's no couch on the top deck. I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
No, he
No,
went into his room.
Okay, my bad. Then yeah, well, for the sake of
And
expediency,
please
she'll
note he is leaving the door wide open.
they'll just keep that in mind. And for the sake of expediency, we'll go over that later on the off out of the camera. But for the sake of and in the ship, and it looks like everyone is. Right. No, Augustus does. Walks up the ship to see if everything's alright, and then he just goes back down to the bottoms of the ship before sort of, saying hi, saying morning to everyone. Morning, and he actually stops for a moment. Sorry about the whole thing. You reminded me of someone. You're way too young for that. You're way too young to be that person. So, yeah. We okay? We good? I don't want to end up taking you off since you're captain of this whole ship and stuff, so,
We could keep
basically. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
Don't be sorry when we all know you're not sorry. Anyway, he sort of he's waiting for Augustus. Sort of just waits there for an answer.
just mean like your order is Captain.
Like, are we good?
She gives a nod. We are good.
All right, very well. Oh, by the way, have you seen Belthor?
Who is Bellathor? Remind me.
Oh, it's alright. Your character wouldn't remember either way, so it's completely in character. He's just Belthor. He's bat-like wings, yellow eyes, stinger, and tail, kind of like a scorpion. Rest of the body's not like a scorpion, and he's an imp.
Familiar. No.
Yeah. Actually, let me try something. He sort of puts his hand together, and the imp imp appears in a puff of smoke as it lands in his hands. Sort of lackadaisically, like, damn. Give me sorry, Cap. I'm gonna have to sober this guy up. Just give me a sec. Don't get off. Don't undock the ship as he walks off onto the docks and just holds Belthor by the tail and just drops into the water.
Base.
He just comes like, just puts like 3 fingers into the air, 2, 1, before he extends that hand outwards and Belthor reappears in his arm. Oh god! Oh, what? Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a... And the expediency, he returns to Drew, who checks on with the other crew members to make sure they're all have their belongings and stuff, and to make a sea vehicles check, ocean vehicle or water vehicles check, Captain, as you are now. It is now time for you, as your crew manages to set up your. They unravel their sails. You get the permission from the guard, and you are
it's time to set sail.
It's time to set sail.
Yeah.
Time to save the money we paid.
Yeah.
Immediately natural ones that just crash. It just creates like a big fucking gash on the side of this shit.
Don't fucking jinx it now.
Everyone just looks at Rose Winter like, we would like our money back, please.
Just roll.
Just roll for it.
Let's see. Yeah. Normally.
Aye, Captain.
Natural fucking 20, of course.
You just close your eyes and as the ocean breeze strikes your face, you feel nothing but comfort and confidence as you set the command for the ship to go forward. And almost picturesque, yes, it goes. It floats now.
It goes.
Like, for some reason, Pirate in the Caribbean music is playing in the background. Like, okay, who hired an orchestra for this?
That'll be the bard.
Where's the bard?
It would have come from the bard.
We just have a one-man band on board.
And meanwhile,
They're
I'm going
gonna
to be using
apparently-
the token of your carriage for... excuse me, for the ship. Yeah. Because I'm lazy.
Do
For
not,
it's
do not
Not
worry.
really needed. We don't need another time.
Yeah.
We don't need
it's
another token. It'd be taking
So-
too much time.
If I remember correctly, the speed for your ship is 12 miles per hour.
Yes.
We are. It's a Elven Gale ship. So
I need to know the exact amount of time you're going to be using, or how much time of the day you're going to be using to sail across the ship, and we're just going to go non-stop, going in shifts, or...
Essentially, are you gonna stop at night?
I will be stopping at night. Is what we're going to be doing. We will be docking or
Or at least weighing
lowering,
Yeah.
weighing anchor, docking for the night. Roughly 15, 16 hours ish. Somewhere between 14 and 15 hours. Regular. And then
Alright.
you have you'll have whatever
This-
night you want to.
Right, for the first, let's see here. So, 2 weeks, so a single week of travel will consume, assuming that you're going to continue that straight schedule, is going to will allow you to go make allow you to pass through 2 blocks of the map.
Oh,
So.
and I did spring for a banquet-style meal for the entire ship for the first night, the first day.
Okay.
For dinner, because maiden voyage,
And good morale.
definitely good morale. This will be a special occasion. So dinner's a full style banquet, and then regular. Yes.
All right. I'm just checking the amount of time that it would take. Oh, how?
Well, assuming the fact that we actually got there within where you currently positioned us within a day, or is that a week? Because it's gonna. Well, if you snap into squares, it's gonna probably take. Depending.
Actually, I could probably help out with the meal if someone's willing to toss me a bit of money.
It will take exactly 15 weeks to make your way through the thing. So to make your way to Vren, the city that you're supposed to make your. And we're just going to go. We'll be rolling for 3-week intervals, so 5
Yes.
rolls
Okay.
total. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes.
If someone's willing to toss me some money, I could actually make this little feast a bit better
Is anyone
by
willing to
making it a
toss
hero's
some cash?
feat.
Oh, you
I
talking
can.
I don't think we can spend 1,000 gold. And also we need to buy the.
And Hero Feast only
Yeah.
lasts for an X amount of time. It'd be more apt to use it.
Yep. Again, good for morale.
Yeah.
Morale is really fucking important.
Yep.
Yeah, and I actually am going, and I will need one of you to roll D100 due to the first week of the ship, or first
Me,
3
me,
weeks
me,
of the
me.
ship thing. Yeah. So someone needs to roll D100
Isn't it?
for the result.
What's this roll for?
For your boon of
That's
well,
funny.
your skilled travel. As you remember, the gods exist, and they are watching in a lot of senses.
Here's
By
a
the way,
question.
Mhm.
Here's a question. My very rare item can cast Find the Path once per.
It would not work in the ocean. There's a specific spell for that. Since the oceans don't have any paths or anything of the sort. It's just water. Unless you're walking in the bottom of the ocean, in which case it works just fine, but that's not the case in this set. Yeah, I'm assuming that you're going to be casting Guiding Star to assist in the travel. You already have all the tools, the navigator's tools and such like that, and things like that. This would only further make it easier. Oh, hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
we're still here.
Anyways, okay, with a 46. Alright, by 1.5. It's already doubled, so actually no, it isn't. Sorry, 15 times.
Path.
Yeah. Oh, it's still going to be the same. Anyways, yeah, it's exactly what I thought because I forgot. Right, you're going to cast on the ship. Nevertheless, you do manage to make your way through, and with that result from the percentile die, you notice a small coral field. I need you, the captain, to make a survival check.
Ooh, okay. Give me a hot second. I've got a lot of tabs in Roll20 open.
That's fair. That's fine.
By the way, if this is keep it from harm, you can roll at advantage because of Blessed Vessel.
Do I get advantage?
If it's keep it from harm,
This is not to keep you from harm. This is primarily for this specific. This is for trying to identify what this coral reef. If this coral reef reminds you, then
oh, it's not like another way. Okay.
it's somewhat nearby, but you do notice it. Natural 20. Okay.
No, stop it.
You do recognize this. This is this coral reef is far more close to the surface and can be used for like a temporary moment to temporary place to stop and do some quick fishing and restock your supplies. See some mermaids and sea elves sort of lounging about on the coral beds and sort of swimming about underneath. Which means two things. Which means one thing only. You might be able to do some business with some of these people, as most mermaids and sea elves who reside closer to the surface, more often than not, just are primarily doing business and things of that sort.
Well, since I'm kind of stuck at the helm, I'm going to relay the message to my second in command, Sasha, and I'm going to have her ask the crew if they want to stop to do some fishing, possibly trade with the mermaid.
Let me just roll something to determine the opinions of the crew. Oh, what the heck? Oh, right, wrong die. Alright, about a good half of them, agree, think that, it'd be a good idea. Slightly more than half of the crew agree would be a good thing to do, and hell, maybe they might get lucky with some sea elves or mermaids along the way. Though a few of them are like, no, we're good on our stocks. But like 57% of them are want to go out.
Majority beats, and the captain wants to do it too.
Alright. Any of you guys want to join in on this?
No. Yeah, I'll do it.
Fuck it, Zer's will jump. Zer's will hop in too.
And, these are sea elves. They have things that are hard to get.
Oh, definitely.
Who knows?
That's half the reason why. The fishing is nice and all. We might be able to catch something nice, maybe something rare.
I mean,
Something.
yeah.
But
yeah, at the end of the day, it's up to our characters. For Ratchet, it'd be like if there was a solid enough spot to mine it, they would allow him to mine. He would mine, but other than that, meh.
What?
I don't know if we'll be able to mine.
I mean, he doesn't need to breathe, so technically he could go underneath water. He just have to make sure to create a pathway that he can easily get back up,
Don't you sink?
He does.
That's the point. I would have to create essentially, I have to be like, I saw enough ground where I could start and then work my way down and then have a pathway to go back up, essentially. But that's only if there's enough of a solid spot to start where I can get back up easily onto the ship.
I mean, there's overboard nets that are on the ship, or nets that line the edge of the ship for overboard. So as long as you can get a hold of them,
Yeah.
maybe work on making a flotation device so you don't sink.
Maybe in the
Or we
future.
can get a good amount of cable and pull him up when he's done.
Yeah. If we get enough rope, we can hoist him over.
Yeah.
And
That's a
considering
possibility.
that one of us actually has a belt of fire giant strength, it wouldn't be that hard to get him back up.
Actually, there's another way of getting him back up.
Well, do tell.
Casting water walking on him. He just immediately rocket up into the surface.
Really? Oh,
That's
that's pretty fair. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Could do that.
oh, yeah.
But I would have to be within range. What's range of water walk?
Doesn't matter. You'd swim down to you.
Yeah, you have to have somebody who can really that they'd be able to. They'd have to cast it, and then you just as long as you're within like. Wait, check.
The initial cast has 30-foot range.
Yeah, as long as you're like within 30 feet of the person casting it, you're fine.
Okay. So I just
The
gotta
party
make sure-
know
Yeah.
water walking.
As long as I don't go too deep. Got it.
Yeah. And I have a book that isn't fucked by water. Take that.
Oh, which reminds me, my good buddy, I promised you I would get you I would give you a fancy thing. I give up the 2 scrolls to him.
Got the scrolls.
Oh yeah. By the way, Auntie, is this at the end of a 1-week travel of like on the ship, or
This is the end of the 3-week travel, actually.
3 week. Okay. Let me just deduct
Yeah.
21.
And if you guys have any plans for training or PM, we'll do it off camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That.
Crafting.
I did want to have a conversation with Ratchet, like between like Ratchet and his current, and then like between Goddess Wife. Essentially, at the start of the week before. As,
Context.
Like actual, like honest conversation kind of thing.
You will, but we'll discuss that off the screen.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So who is going to assist? So who's going to go into the deep underwater mining trip?
I mean, if that's actually what's happening, then it's also
Do you want to
anyone who wants to
go?
go?
And you can breathe underwater. So you
Everyone has water
fear.
breathing. That's a daily casting now. It's just happening. Everyone's
Right,
water
because of your
breathing.
mark.
I mean, I don't need, water elemental. Don't need, any forms of water breathing or water walking. I can, breathe and swim in water.
You can handle yourself fine.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
So
But
I need to know who's going to go speak to the sea elves and mermaids to do some business and shop it. And
well, I can speak
and-
Sylvan, so I'm going.
and who's going to go deep
I'm
underwater?
going to speak to the elves.
All right, and because you're also a charisma character.
Oh, oh, you don't know the half of it. I'm an everything character.
Yeah. Anyway, and I need to know who's going to go underwater mining with Ratchet.
Kind of have
Yeah. So.
to get him back.
And what will Xeris be doing?
Darius will be going with the group who's going to be asking around with the sea elves and the like, because he's got a bit of business of his own to inquire about with him.
All right. It'll be all right. Then I'll explain the party, the thing that most people hate. All right. So a group of some of your crew take a dinghy, while you guys take a dinghy as well, to make your way towards the coral reef or set it after dropping anchor. Ratchet, I'm assuming that Solithis is just gonna hold on to Ratchet as he sinks, yeah?
I mean, if that's what's all it wants to do.
Because he can, if I remember correctly, he can breathe underwater due to the mark he gained.
Yeah, that's what's all it wants to do, and just use me as essentially as a freaking big
Anchor, yeah.
Yeah, use me as an anchor. That's
Bookable. I just need confirmation. What? Oh, I don't. Or is Solithus just gonna latch onto Ratchet as he's just plops onto the bottom of the sea?
Pretty much, and then afterwards he'll kind of just look around, wander around within the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting
yeah.
for the
Ratchet
signal to...
and
Also, he'll just cast this on him, just so he can just tell through the brain.
yeah, all right. You ritual cast it beforehand and just a two-way telepathic communication. So
Actually, I can do that with everyone.
yeah,
Or
actually,
just on the plane.
yeah,
I'll do
for
it
the hell
to
of it.
literally the entire party. Bam.
All right.
Telepathic for an
You
hour.
establish a telepathic link with the entire. Feels weird as all hell, but it's for the sake of. It's basically what the you guys immediately. So it's a way of establishing, the reason why you guys would be to metagame as to, oh hey, my group is in danger. Let's go get them out or whatever.
Right.
yeah.
So. It's a bit weird, and for a moment you guys hear each other's thoughts. Really, really weird at first. As you guys just, go your ways. As you, Ratchet, as Solithus is latched onto you, you notice that as his form is enveloped in the water, gills begin to appear around his throat. A dorsal fin appears at the top of his, almost tears his flesh, and appears and fins begin to appear on his forearms. So this you wouldn't notice the first two, except for the last with the fin starting to grow on you,
Oh, that's how that works.
and your eye. It kind of sting a little bit because out seawater, and then envelops it, and you can see clearly in the water. And to you, Ratchet, you'd see that apparently a second set of eyelids appear that are transparent that just cover up his eyes. It's to say the least, but it's not unwelcome. It's not unwelcome.
Ratchet doesn't even see that, and sees it, doesn't even acknowledge it. All you hear in his head is just elevated music as he's slowly sinking down, just like.
Yeah, just go. Everyone. No, actually, not just you. Everyone will hear this.
That's what you're getting from there.
Got the food.
Please get the child.
Just
We're turning each other. Hell is other people. Hell is other people. So for the three that are making their way towards the crew, there's some of the crew, including the two medics come over. The halfling who said hello to you, Ratchet, and let's see here. One of the warrior medics, healers, join in with some of the crew. About 3 dinghies go out, and with one of your group in them, with your and gets up into the air. Male sea elf with brown hair, with almost golden brown hair and pale blue skin, sort of whips his hair around, all stereotypical oceanic race-like, and just says in Aquan, hey, you a merchant ship, or are you just interested in trade?
Actually,
Aquan.
my character also proficient in Aquan.
Yeah, everyone else would hear like.
Can you speak the
Actually, here's a solid question.
You're not there, Ratchet. But yeah.
Yeah, but because I'm mentally linked to them, wouldn't my vocal translator be linked to them?
No,
That's
you
not
have
how.
to be the
That's
one
not
that
how
hears it.
telepathy works.
You
Well,
have to
no.
be the one that hears it directly.
Oh, okay. So it's,
Yeah.
I have to be directly in that person to hear. That's
Yeah. So
I just figured because mentally linked. It's fine.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Mike. So the captain, Captain Rosewint, she's replies in Aquan. No, we're here, just here for trade. We saw the reef and decided to make a pit stop.
And you just hear the captain just saying.
Such a beautiful language.
Why does Awkward have to be fucking blubber sounds?
Because I'm lazy and it's wonderful and meme worthy.
It is. Now I'm just wondering what the other elemental languages sound like.
Well, not ignorant. Terran is something like.
No, it's just rock, pebble, gravel. Just
Don't earthquake.
Discussion of languages aside.
languages.
Wait.
Languages are beautiful, and so are the cultures. That aside,
Viking! It's reminiscent of the rat speak!
basically. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
so he responds. Oh, okay. Let me just inform some of my colleagues here. You guys just want what? Are you guys hungry? We got some fish. We can herd around for you guys. Some tuna. Just not some puffer fish, because we're south of Chicago Royal Empire, but we're still in their waters. So
Yeah. This is my point where he speaks in Sylvan. Do any of you speak Sylvan?
He responds as he extends a finger as it goes back into the water, and pulls up what looks like a merman with a beard that's very green. His skin's like a much more bright green, and he has a actually shorter hair, almost in a sort of widow's peak. He just he just says, but basically the translation for the red speaker. And he says, "Hey, hold on a sec." As he goes back to the guy and says, "Hey, you know what fairies speak, right?" And he just says, "Shaw" in common. Do you
Dude, how's it going, man?
He says to you, Mammoth, and he says to the crew and Sylvan, "What's up?"
Not much. Just I got some I got made some trinkets that that I think you might like, and am willing to trade.
Oh, cool. Just give me a sec. I need to grab my bag. I left it there because
Gnarly, man.
of Dragon's Chest. Awesome. Just give me a sec. As he goes back into the water, he just says, "There you have it." In Aquan, or there you have it.
Like, dude. Huh.
And he says, "All right, so."
You guys forget I'm from fucking California.
Yeah, no, I don't forget. I'm fully
Like,
aware.
yeah,
I did the.
Yeah, fluent
That aside.
stoner speak. Yes, we get it.
No, it's
In
no.
surface
There's a
speakers.
difference between beach rat and stoner speak.
Yeah, there's difference. It's like the difference between Elvish and Sylvan.
Yeah. And
Similar but different enough to
If you're going to go with the stoner, man, like you kind of have to.
That's
We're getting sidetracked.
So-
yeah,
for the sake of expediency. Some of them start chatting up your crew, and some of them start guys. Let me just pull up the list of stock they have.
Yeah, while you do that,
Mm-hmm.
Zeus is going to turn to the good captain, and pretty much be like, Captain, do me a favor. Ask him if any of them have seen a war mage looking chick come through this way recent. White robes, probably maybe armor, and also possibly either human or some kind of weird combination of human and dragon.
Uh, for what reason?
The reason being that that's one of my old one of my other comrades. The rest of them are dead.
Hmm. She gives the split second thought and turns to the elf, the one that she was speaking primordial with.
Aquan, specifically. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just a dialect.
I actually forgot I could turn into an elemental.
Yes, you did. That's true. That aside, you're saying?
She basically asks verbatim, "Have you seen a human or Draco-human war mage, white robes, possibly armor, come through these waters?"
All right. One moment. Yeah. We saw some winged dragon human lady with white robes blasting a few pirates. We didn't stay by because then it started. Because then a hurricane came in. We didn't want to stick around for any of that. Uh, ship was fine, but we don't know where it is.
How long ago was this?
Oh, I want to say like a month ago. Not too long, to be honest. But that's my time, not your time. A month ago. Yeah. It felt like more of like a. I guess to you guys, it'd be like a week. So, and everyone else would hear like
But yeah, like
bubble
she's
shit.
she's translating this. She hears it in Aquan, and she's speaking this to Xeris.
Oh, that sounds like her.
Yeah, the weird thing was, he sort of gestures for you to come close.
She does carefully.
Alright, look, you know about everything that's been going on, right, with the Union?
Do I?
I'd say you don't have any context as to what he's talking about.
I need a little more context, my friend.
Okay, right, sorry, it was a while ago, there's a bunch of stuff going on there, but we saw something really weird with her that also made us want to stay away from her. It was really, really weird. A lot of people decide to sell their souls, and some things are really good, and some things are kind of meh, and some things are really bad. Well, I got a
She's not
apparently,
wrong.
you know the alt right? You probably don't know, but a while ago, like a really long time ago, before I was even born, I was like the things called the All Risen, and really bad news. A lot of them walked away. Not all of them bad, just a good chunk of them. But one of them that we saw that she had a mark of the Wild Huntsman. Now, if you don't know about the Wild Huntsman, that's fine. Just
Can I roll history? or Arcana?
History. Roll a religion or history with disadvantage.
Yeah. And Zaris is
Religion?
just there sighing and going, "Oh shit."
And we got
his,
medicine.
history. Well, since I have proficiency,
Religion or
with
history? Yeah.
I don't have proficiency with religion, but I have proficiency with history.
All right, roll away.
Natural one.
Oh fuck!
You have no idea what they're talking about. That is.
I
Oh,
might
that's
re-roll that. I think I'll re-roll that because this is kind of important for the story.
Okay, go ahead.
The result of that one is
Yeah. And to the viewers who are watching this, I have a rule of, well, one player has a once per session reroll.
yes, specifically session.
So,
Not per week in game. Yeah. 15. You something called the All Risen, but you don't really know all that much about all of them. The Wild Huntsman. Primarily, are very, very. One of your captains had a fascination of the Wild Huntsman. They're the being of that resemble that's one of their symbols is black ice, heavily armored horse. The Wild Huntsman is the embodiment of mortals. Their desire to hunt, their desire to consume in an almost entertainment or sport-like fashion. To others, they are the thing that keeps the wilderness and the civilization. They kill the servants of the wild hunt, kill people who are hungry, and they kill animals that encroach on land controlled by civilization. Always certain they are, whenever they show up, they're on their way to kill something, or they're about to kill something, or someone, or a lot of people.
yeah. And
She
upon-
nods along.
so, really quick, I do have a bit of a question. Did the mark of the Stormlord act up at all upon the mention of the name, if she did actually mention it?
The Wild Huntsman. Be your mark that would act up. It would be. Oh, it should kind of be the one. Give me a moment.
Yeah. Alright, I'm more or less asking to get an idea on where the Stormlord would actually stand with them.
The Stormlord and the Wild Hunt. You have no idea what the relationship between the Stormlord and the Wild Huntsman is, but
Yeah.
you do feel a sort of tingling sensation. As lightning somewhat coalesces a little bit.
Hmm.
You remember when you encountered when your brother was marked by the Keeper of the Depths. As you being right now, as your hand going on the offensive, preparing a spell against your will.
She nods along, and I've heard of them. One of my previous captains had an almost obsession with the huntsmen, so I know of them.
Just piece of advice: stay clear away from trouble. I know people have opinions on them, they're heroes or justicars or whatever, but I'm not going to risk it. Goddamn, I'm not going to lift a finger for any of them. So, as far as I'm concerned, like, they're just a fucking plague. Again, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, he would be sick of the bubbles and turn into a water elemental.
Yeah, and upon doing this, Oh, he's a druid, he says in Aquan. Oh, he's a druid. You should have mentioned something like that. Yeah, sorry, give me a sec. Nice. So let me just pull up the store.
Raises water eyebrow.
A water eyebrow.
And says an Aquan to, or water elementalies to, his new captain. What was that about?
Oh, just some things she was asking questions about a lady. Anyways, he tells you. Anyway, so what he's all the following. He has several +1 bullets, not sling bullets. Let's see here. They have a light crossbow for sale. It's +3. They have some half-plate armor of gleaming. They have a circlet of blasting. Gelatinous potion of fire giant strength. A gelatinous potion of healing. A gelatinous potion of invulnerability. A spell scroll of phantasmal killer. And 20 walloping arrows.
He actually pulls out the goggles of the knight. What can I get? Do you want?
Remind me what the rarity those are.
All it does is allows you to see in the night. They're like magical night vision goggles. So I
know. I need to check the exact rarity.
I believe it's called.
So he has a circlet of blasting, some sling bullets +1.
No, not sling bullets. Firearm bullets plus bundle of 20 bullet +1 quality.
Can I use that with my flintlock?
You can, just not underwater because your flintlock has a dry property where you can.
Well, yeah. I could get it removed by
Goggles of Night is a non-common. Minor. Minor tier.
It's an uncommon magic item, yeah. Cool.
How much for? She speaks Aquan. How much for the bullets?
The bullets. Let me think. They're usually not that hard to make, but kind of hard to come by. 200 gold for all 20 of them.
And he actually asks, do you have any druidic items?
Oh, sorry. 200 platinum, sorry.
200 platinum?
Damn,
I think 200 gold, that's fine. 200 platinum, I'm gonna pass.
Oh, wait. Am I doing this right?
Alright, what's rarity of this item?
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I messed up the math. Yeah, it's 200 gold.
Okay. 20 platinum, easy.
Alright. He hands you the bundle. They're in a secure shark skin bag.
Ooh.
Essentially the equivalent of a dog skin bag.
Fur pupper.
Yeah, poor water pup.
But he hands over, as he says, do you have any druidic items?
Let me check in the bag. Let me check. He rummages through his bag and actually, yeah. You gotta you always have a problem with when your spells are really they don't hit as much.
Not really. Not really. All I have is area of effect, which is really nice, and let's say, we are on open water. Lightning with the water conductivity is, don't think I need to explain it to you.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Let's see here. We do have a weird one here. He pulls out what looks like a stake wrapped in its bottom part, which appears to be like a sort of makeshift grip. Is wrapped in seaweed. This is supposed to be like a wooden dagger, but it's clearly a stake. But this one will, if you stab into like a fish, if you throw this into a fish, you can control it for a little bit. It's really creepy, but I've really been having any need.
Like, he has that look of, I'll pass. But, what can I get for these as he holds up the, goggles of night vision?
Depends. What are you looking for? Something more druidic again?
Actually, a bit of information. I've been hearing stories of, a certain, staff, if you catch me drift. One that, comes around during Great Change.
I have no idea. That doesn't really show up on the list.
I cannot wait to better the things. You can get at the evenings, so they're over there. Cool.
What the?
Yeah. Do you know of a druid, by chance?
Well, that. But also, yeah.
Here, actually, yeah, I'm sorry, I really don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
a tall
But
metaphor. That's not scripted.
We can hear you, by the way, vocal. Anyways, if you're looking for something more unique, you're looking for something druidic, right? Let me just,
Well, yeah.
right back.
They make you do a practice test. If you can drive.
Well, yeah.
Has the, merman come back?
Fucked up the parallel part, but they still gave it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. There it is. This one's a long one as he pulls out what looks like a staff. It is mostly clean, aside from the fact that aside from the seaweed wrappings and the slowly rotating
It
crisp.
was fairly hot.
We can hear you, Vocable.
Yeah, we can hear you, vocable.
Ah, shit. I thought I was
Yeah.
the first to talk. God damn it, phone.
No,
Piece
you're
of shit. You're a bastard.
Hot mic the whole
We-
time, boy.
Yeah, we can hear him.
We heard everything, all of your embarrassing secret. Every single one. Especially about
the blackmail.
No. Anyways, moving on. Okay, sorry. Getting sidetracked. It appears to be very well made, and actually the staff itself is made of coral. It's just that these crystals at the top seem to rotate perpetually. From what I heard, this is called a Flow Watcher staff. It's really weird, but from what I heard, it controls the flow of magic. You can it's got like a few charges in it, and you can cast, detect magic for free. You can identify some magic items. You can turn yourself invisible. You could see things that don't want to be seen, and you could see things before they happen. It's a weird one, but if you use the last one, it'll use up all its charges. Then it'll. Then you gotta wait till the next day at dawn to get some charges back, and you may not even get the full amount of charges it carries. But it's a good one, and you can use it as a as a way of focusing your spells.
But did you hear me when I asked? Did the guy come? Like, did the merman come back?
You were speaking with the merman.
Oh,
Yeah. He he's like, here, feel it, as he lets you feel the
Feel
balance
it,
of it. It's very light, actually. That's the first thing you notice. It kind of feels like. Have you ever felt that? Have you ever found that one walking stick that it just feels right in its balance?
Yes.
Basically that, but the entire time, no matter where you grab it.
Huh. Interesting. But I don't think he would go for it. Sorry. Sorry to waste your time, my friend.
No biggie. Just piece of advice, by the way. Keep up that hair. Looks really good on you.
Yeah, that's what the wife says, and we all know about listening to wives, don't we?
Yep, happy wife, happy life.
Yep. She's actually in Chicago. So, I think she's in a port town. If I toss you some platinum, do you mind going to send a message?
Sure. Which dock though?
I think, what are the docks?
Docktowns?
Yeah,
There's several. Let's see.
She
Here.
tends not to, she would tend not to go outside of the,
Last you heard, she was in Anion.
last I heard she was in Onion.
Let me just make this visible. As this is the exact location of Anion. Oh, it's a bit far away, but yeah. Actually, restocked on a few things. Yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Thanks. He gives them 2 platinum.
Alright. Careful with that money. Careful with that money, big fella. Might end up attracting the wrong attention. I'm talking about pirates. You never know.
He only took, this is the, he just takes it out like this is all the money I got.
Roll deception.
Alright, let me get over to my pewter, because I was making dinner. I'm having ramen with Italian dressing in it. Eat. As he winks at him. 19, not bad for a guy with 2 in
charisma, yeah. He's sort of like, alright, just careful about flashing cash. You never want to,
attract the wrong sort,
yeah. Especially pirates. Ugh, they're the worst. Okay. I get it if it's the last option in your life, but come on, don't rob from us hardworking sea folk. We already don't have ourselves our own country and things like deal with trade. So it's just come on.
And you have little to no protection except amongst yourselves, which really sucks. Especially if you're spread out a bit.
Yeah, and not all of us can cast spells. I mean, my boss, he just restores the seal. He can hold a sword really good, but he can hold a spear really good. Try it even if he gets his hands on one. But I don't know, man. It's just sometimes it just irks you sometimes. It really hurts a man. It really hurts a man when someone tries to screw you over.
Especially you. How about I'll give you a freebie? As he actually takes out his staff of flowers.
Hey, after you.
I know it ain't big on magic, but it ain't exactly the most end-all be-all magical item, but in a pinch it does.
Oh, what does it do?
Hold on, I will actually check it out. I haven't fucking used this item for ever.
Yeah, essentially, you create flowers at the tip of it. Also, welcome back, Master Duke.
My phone died and I didn't realize it was so low.
I'm going to a wooden staff that has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to change the staff and cause flowers to sprout from a patch of earth soil within 5 feet of you, or from the staff itself. Unless you choose a specific kind of flower, the staff creates a mild scented daisy. Atia, if you don't mind, as it has all 10 charges. But do you mind if I extend one?
Sure. I mean, I haven't really seen a flower in a while before, so it'd be a nice change.
As he twirls it a bit and taps it on the ground, and out of the top sprouts a red rose. You can give that to your life mate if you wish.
Well, I don't plan on doing that anytime soon, but, what's it? That's really cool. I've never seen a flower like this before. Yeah.
It's called a rose.
Rose. Pretty.
Smell it.
He takes a quick whiff. That's new. Yeah, he just grabs a jar from his bag and sort of puts it in. Alright. Thanks. I'll try to take good care of it. By the way...
Just plant it in earth. Just plant it in earth and water it twice a day.
Alright. By the way, you never told me your name.
Oh, I'm Mammoth.
Awesome. Well, have yourself a good one. I'm gonna go. Is there anything else you need? I got some potions on.
Actually, he's still holding out the staff for the young man to take.
Oh, right. Sorry. Thanks. Wow.
He nods.
Really? Wait. I felt this material at all. Cool.
And you could probably use it to grow a rose bush.
Maybe. But there's nothing else.
I'm good.
All right. Take care, man. As he goes. Meanwhile, the captain. Anything in the stock aside from the ammunition?
There is one thing. So you to the in Aquin to the guy or whatever. So you mentioned something about rounding up fish.
Just for like a few. Got rounding up some fish. Unless you got like any.
Now you did mention something about no pufferfish.
Yeah, there's some recent law in the Shire. You gotta get a license in order to sell pufferfish.
And to cook it. Apparently, it's a big thing in the Chicagoan Royal Empire.
Yeah, it's weird.
So here's my question. She just kind of takes out her coin purse. How much to not tell the gods about some? How do I phrase it? How much for your silence?
Roll persuasion.
Do I gain normally?
Normally. Jesus Christ! He's like, how much do you offer, first off?
what's the penalty for the
If someone finds out, about like a 50 gold as not tax, but it's a 50 gold charge,
50
and
gold?
and 50 gold and community service as long as nobody is poisoned. If someone is poisoned, however, then it's prison for a few years. More if you're an elf, because time
Yeah.
flies by more for elves.
10 platinum.
I have no idea what you're doing, Leif, but I'll see what we can ring up. As he goes into the water, and over the course of a few minutes, in a nearby corner, you see a bunch of fish, some tuna, clown, some crabs, some oceanic creatures, all sort of herded into this one section. And among them, you see about
Hello?
yeah, you see amongst the herd of the school of fish and crabs. You see 8 pufferfish.
So, thank you for pulling up some fish. And secondly,
I have no idea what you're doing. What you're insinuating, lady.
just some tuna, some fish.
And a few crabs. We got a few more there.
Yes. Keep our supplies fresh. Now, do you have any like unusual or what's like? I'm not a mage. I don't cast spells. Do you have it? What types of rare or unusual or fancy things do you have for battle or just in general?
Roll another persuade. Because you're asking if he has anything special that he isn't offering to everyone else.
Normally.
Normally.
Ah.
He sort of looks around, sort of reaches behind him, and sits down something. In character, no idea what this how this flintlock is. But I'm a character. It's a magnum. Found this.
How much?
I found this little baby in the ship that I mentioned. Runs off the same as normal flintlocks. But if you shoot underwater, it doesn't get jammed. If it's underwater, it doesn't get gun.
Definitely worth a pretty penny. Sorry, it's worth a pretty copper.
Yeah. The main problem is he gestures towards the grip, where there is none. It's just like this hollowed out area. It's agonizing on the eye.
Could get that.
It's like this bare bones one. Yeah, you're gonna have to get someone to touch that give you a good grip there. Know too much about it, but I think you need something to hold on to.
How much?
Well, I have no use for it, and I don't really know how the hell to use this. And I don't know who would want to be interested in this, but you're interested in it, so, Give me a sec.
I can recreate that scene from Magnum Bullets.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say Black Lagoon.
Well, yes, but no.
Honestly, 500. Honestly, I can't go under 50 P's.
Go under how much?
50 P's, 50 platinum.
Can't go under 50 flat.
Yeah.
There's just looks between the captain and the what am I talking to the captain, and it's just like 1 sec. He's fucking dropping 50 plat.
Oh, so apparently you and me had the same idea.
Yeah,
Also,
no.
you're fully aware what's going on with that. Everyone is fully aware what's going on with these guns.
Well, yeah, I mean, Gummy is probably holding what looks to be a new gun. I think we can probably assume, and with the translation,
Excuse me, what?
Oops, I dropped, oops, as he tosses a small bag at him, like, oh, do you mind catching this for me?
Oh yeah, sure. And he catches it.
It feels like if he feels around, it's like 50 of something. Like, oh, what that bag could have gone? Oh, fucking hell, Butterfingers.
Yeah, you should be a lot more careful as he sets it down. And he looks to you, and sort of gestures with his eyes towards your colleague.
No, it's like in the bag is 50 platinum.
Yeah, but he's waiting to see if the captain who's interested in this would like for would like.
He's also making a very big hand gesture for her.
Also, you have telepathy, so you don't even need that moment. You already know what's going through each other's.
Oh,
like,
yeah. This,
like, he's tossing out platinum for her.
Yeah, she'll nod her head and take the gun.
All right. Oh, all right. He sort of carefully slides towards him into his back. So you guys want me to crack? You want me to serve you up any of these fish, or do you want to kill them?
He takes his staff, whacks one of the crabs, and starts eating it.
You whack one of the crabs, cracking open its. Make an attack roll.
I want to think that this suddenly just disarm you would be fucking hilarious.
You can attack roll in quarter section.
one.
Yeah, same.
If we all chant it together, it might happen. Nat
maybe
one.
the opposite may happen.
I'm going to actually use a sickle right to the brain.
Okay.
Aww.
26 to hit and roll for damage.
Yeet.
You just.
That was a 1, by the way.
Skull. Yeah, on the damage roll. Jesus Christ. You just stab into the skull of this crab, this poor little crab that was just minding its own business. A spider crab, mind you. And you just pull it up from inside the water, and do you just devour one of the limbs? Or you just pull off one of the limbs and start, sucking out
he starts pulling it out and just starts sucking out this sweet, sweet crab meat.
Alright then. Well, you're right, pay for your feast.
Dave, no!
No, one of the mermaids is like, "Aw, want to eat that."
No, he's just happily chewing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
As as you guys are going to, so question: would you guys like to just kill all the fish and save it for more?
What I would like is to capture the fish. Capture the fish alive. Capture specifically the pufferfish alive, because I have a special plan for them.
Do you have a way of do you have a jar or anything of the sort?
I have. Yeah, I've got some jars.
All right, easy enough. As for you asked for the guy who, you asked the sea elf to to pull out some of the, he does so, pours in some sea and utters a quick incantation as the water begins to almost on its own slosh around, almost simulating a ocean waves. He then asks if you could see the. Do you let him?
See the what?
If you can let him see the jar for a quick sec.
Sure.
He pulls out a knife and a dagger and just pops 5 holes in it, just so that way they can breathe. I added a little spell there so that way it'll simulate ocean waves and oxygen and add air to the water a little bit, because fish kind of need very little water, very little air. But that's why they dive in there in still water. But yeah, just
How many pufferfish?
yeah, I'm assuming you use several jars, but in total.
8 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I put in.
All right, and do you have a way of housing these pufferfish, or do you have a way of being a responsible pet owner?
I did put in an aquarium in my little area.
Yeah, and you did have to purchase and stuff. So yeah, managed to do that. Anyways, so what are you gonna? So I still haven't gotten an answer. Are you gonna eat some of the fish now and then store the rest for later?
Maybe some. I mean, I could eat some of the seafood raw, since I'm primordial and do that.
And anyone can really eat these fish raw. It's just not suggested.
Yeah.
Like disease and stuff.
No, we'll wait. We'll steam up some crabs for dinner.
All right. For the sake of expediency, your crew enjoys a nice, fresh feast of crab and fish. Meanwhile,
don't forget about them.
yeah. Meanwhile, underwater, it's been a long time. It's been a long time, Ratchet. And so you guys have just been sinking for 30, right?
30 minutes?
Yes.
But
It is a deep part of the ocean.
Oh,
maybe we should go to.
get some of that good.
Eventually, after 5 more minutes, you sort of land at the bottom as you see you're on some sort of black sand, and there's some coral nearby.
So,
Black sand?
Yes, black sand.
Black sand.
Oh, actually, black sand is very good.
Yeah, and you hear off in the distance. And off another way, off in the opposite way. And just a few feet away from you, you see some sand erupt with a pillar of just something erupting from the bottom of the ocean. As the air around you feels hot, even from being 10 feet away. If you want, you can roll nature.
I know that is out of character, but I'm a real nature. 16.
Underwater volcanic vents. You're very deep underwater.
That is neat. Oh dear.
You sea creatures nearby. And an anglerfish with crystalline growths on its body that appear to emanate this sort of sickly green light. And you see like some sort of shrimp pass by it as it is just enveloped in lightning, but not killed, and then just placed right in front of its face, and the shrimp is just consumed by this electric anglerfish.
Oh, the anglerfish is electric. Okay.
With crystalline protrusion, yeah. Basically, you're really deep.
Might be too deep.
So.
Maybe.
So, who's doing what? So I take it Ratchet's going to be doing the mining, and will Solithus be keeping watch? Or will he be trying to look around for any goodies?
Welcome, answer.
Oh, and me?
Yeah.
Yes!
For
For goodies or keeping watch?
Okay. Worst case scenario, that probably won't happen. Something fucking massive comes in his Ratchet. Don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It might, but I don't think it would. So he's just gonna look around, stay near. Actually, he's gonna cast light on Ratchet so that he sees him from very.
Oh yeah, make him into a lure in the complete darkness.
No, it scare off
Well-
a lot of fish. Like,
I mean, to be fair, it would probably blind every creature within them, and
Alright, anyways.
it would actually do a lot more harm than good.
and he's got like a very small light in his chest that's surprisingly still on, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, just like continuous air bubbles because it's a magic fire.
Okay, do I have like any sort of like antenna or some bullshit?
Antenna?
I don't think I do, but do I?
No, just
Damn
like
it.
dorsal fins and things like that to assist in swimming underwater, and some gills.
Okay, I'll just slam a light on my forehead then.
Congratulations! Now you kind of resemble an anglerfish.
That's precisely the thing. Excellent. Now that I am a menace of the depths with my -1 intimidation, I will search around for anything.
Alright,
Yeah, me, I only have -1 intimidation.
Ratchet, roll a survival. And is there anything you're looking for in particular? You're just gonna see what you can.
Well, knowing that we're deep close to volcanic, the volcanic lair, probably I'm trying to above game. This is like I'm trying to think of any metals that would be close to that, or gems that would probably be close to that. I don't know.
You have. Let's see here.
The blacksmith is going to give you a little bit of a tip, boy. Grab the black sand as quick as possible.
Grab black sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be used as, if I remember correctly, it can be processed to be used as flux, if I recall.
Yeah. I guess. I'm not gonna try to.
That
Wait.
and depending on how much the metal content in that is, you could also get some high grade. I forget the name of it. I'm not much of a Japanese guy, but it's the traditional Japanese steel.
Alright. So do you want to just gather a lot of sand?
Well, I'll
Grab
get.
a
Container?
grab 2 darfuls. Trust me.
One, don't have jars, but 2, I'll do my best, but I'm mostly gonna see if I can get some metals or gems, or gems.
Yeah, and assuming that you're gonna check with your bag of holding, you notice that there's like an air bubble around the bag of holding.
Oh,
Prevents any water from going in.
I was worried about that. That's why I wasn't doing anything with bag of holding. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
put them in the bag of holding. Then.
Most, if not all, mainland-made bags of holding have an additional security feature that prevents water from entering.
Yeah, because that'd be bad.
Yeah, because if you open it underwater, it just instantly just boom.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's bad. The opposite.
so I need Solithus to make an investigation check, and Ratchet to make a survival check.
I was gonna say, could it be prospector kit? Because we keep.
Actually, yes, Prospector's tools.
Okay, so
If you want to sift through for some stuff.
yeah, I'll be using the one locate object to see if I can discern the clearest metal or gem.
Or this patch of sand with the highest metal or iron steel concentration.
Fair.
Reroll. Really, you have to take resolve, right?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yes. No. Yeah. Well, I haven't said the results, so you can choose to re-roll it if you haven't used your once per session.
I'm pretty sure if I reroll it, I have to take the reroll, right?
Yes, you do. You have to take the re-roll.
I regret nothing.
Jeez.
I get a natural 20, and you get a natural 20. We're both fucking find the most stuff.
Let me roll for quality of both of your natural 20s.
I'm gonna find all the neat metals and gems down here while getting sand.
I'm gonna find
One
like
moment.
a message of the gods or something.
Not yet,
I might
not
find
quite.
just the keeper.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
What if I just find the keeper's
Oh
home? Just like, yo,
boy. And for you, Ratchet. Oh, lad. Okay. So who wants me to go first? Who wants to go first?
I'll let Solithus go first. Let's say with Vulnerable Found.
No, you know what? This is perfect for because you're gonna go first because as you use your wand and you notice like a few feet away, there's like a very violently strong pull from the wall. As you walk towards it, you notice like a very slight but noticeable sheen to the sand. This appears to be a very high concentration of steel sand.
Steel sand. Is that similar to the Balgrim that?
It's like ore, but it's basically ore, but there's some kind of mixed in because you're very close to volcanic activity, which can be used for like making for blacksmithing, basically.
So it's glass. It's metal glass essentially.
Kind of. Basically.
It's very close
Yeah.
to Balgrim with different properties essentially.
Kind of, but it's actual just steel.
Okay.
Anyways, so I guess so. How much would you like to take? Actually, I'm gonna roll for your natural 20 for this result.
Yeah, like I said, not only was I trying to get some of the sand, but I was also trying to locate like metals and
You get
gems. Yeah.
12 pounds of this stuff.
All right.
12 pounds. 12 whole pounds. Before you start to hear some commotion near Xeris. Xeris!
Solithus, you mean?
You look around.
Charlie?
You hear him, and you hear his voice like, "Uh-oh," as you notice something off in the distance.
Oh, it was actually him.
Something vaguely familiar.
Oh, fuck.
Vaguely familiar shape.
Oh, shit.
Almost rectangular, you think?
Triangular?
But not. As you
Did you find
begin to
Dave
walk closer,
in before?
you recognize the sigils,
Yep.
In
the
before-
symbols,
in
the
before Davy
markings.
Jones's heart.
Oh.
And you notice, and as you sort of find yourself staring into this thing, no, you don't find your patron, no, but you find a sort of, well, it's like a stone. It's a pure black. It's pure black metallic. Not pillar. Pillar basically. Four-sided pillar.
Oh.
It sort
I
of
see.
tapers off into the top. Tapers inwards towards the top. and you then feel a hand on your shoulder.
Wait. This is actually a solid question, and it's on mining. With my passive perception, would I actually notice this, or because the mental connection?
You would first hear the "oh no" as let's see here.
Yeah.
I need to roll something.
Yeah.
What?
Also, second, is it actually just glass metal, or is it actually different?
It's metal. It's
Oh.
pure metal, sort of in sand form.
Oh,
So
alright. So,
oh
so pure glass metal. That's what I'm putting it as.
yeah. So so roll a Arcana check for me.
Me?
Arcana, yeah, I can do it.
So this.
Yes. 23. Cool.
You see in front of you a marrow. A very big marrow.
Marrow.
Merrow. They are very akin to that of mermaids in appearance, except they're far more what you'd expect of very deep ocean creatures. Blue skin, even darker blue scales, violet spines and fins. But you notice something else. You notice icons, somehow familiar iconography, and are whiskers that same familiar blue light, and a thick carapace that envelops it. And even its very presence innately brings you to awe, as you've come face to face with a marrow shallow priest of the Keeper of Depths. As you realize, oh no. And that's where the session there.
Okay.
That,
And I need you to roll. I'm gonna roll a d10.
You can.
I'm gonna roll a d10.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna stop recording.
Yeah.